Good day, everyone. Welcome to Can I Beat Dark Souls 2 while never leveling adaptability? The rules are simple. I can't use any cheats or exploits. I must never level adaptability. And I may use any other items in the game, except for a little side rule. I will be only playing as a Hide Knight, so I can't use the Peasant armor to gain adaptability. And with that, let's move on to the run. After doing some basic preparatory measures, I make my way to the Forest of Giants, where I get my main weapon for the run, the Hide Knight's Sword. This Hide Knight weapon is automatically dropped from this Hide Knight here, but only in Dark Souls 2, a regular edition. It does not exist here in Scholars of the First Sin, hence why I'm doing this run in regular edition. Also, it's kind of just a definitive edition for this game. Just a couple more swings that I can get my weapon. Come on. Yoink, I'll be taking that. We level up Vigor and our attacking stats a little bit. And I take a look at the new weapon. Alright, let's make our way further. Gotta go fight that giant. First, we gotta do some prep. Like getting the Lanegrass key here so I can level up my weapons. And we're probably gonna need a little bit of souls too. Let's make our way to Heed's Tower of Flame so I can use the great power of gravity to fight the Dragon Rider Knight. Okay, now I just gotta shimmy to the right a little bit so I can line him up. And after 7 steps, roll out of the way, and he should tumble over like a sack of bricks. There we go. Dragon Rider Knight down. I don't count this as an exploit. It's part of the game. Alright, now we're on to repair the armor I have that I got totally legitly. Totally legit. I then use an Estus shard that I found earlier, and I do some other preparatory things before I make my way to go fight the asshole-faced giant. Oh, hi Dwayne. Looks like someone couldn't handle what the rock was cooking. Whoa, dude, you okay? You have like spears in you or something. Oh god, you have no face. Oh god, it's just an orifice. Oh jeez, don't need to freak out. Okay, alright, calm down. Alright, on to the last giant. And it's the first true fight of the run where I realized, yeah, the adaptability is gonna be a problem. These stamps hit me even if I'm not under the feet sometimes, and it's so annoying. Regardless, the fight wasn't too bad. Just took a lot of maneuvering and stamina management. There we go. Let's continue forward. Since I don't have that Saldora armor, I might as well get the covetous Silver Serpent Ring so I can get some more souls. Alright, Pursuer time. Oh, god, he's freaky. Oh boy. Okay. If I seen this guy in real life, I'd be shitting myself. Jesus. Okay. Let's see how this goes. I have a feeling he won't be liking me. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum, stand right by the wagon, roll forward and hit the fucking ballista. Yeah, there we go. The pursuer's down, and it's in the boss room. I don't care. A nest? Why do I have a feeling of deja vu? No, bird taxi, what are you doing? Let me go! You're supposed to be my bird taxi. Why the hell are you doing this to me? Okay, oh, at least a softer landing. Oh, fuck, that's a pain in the back. Whew. Now we're in the Lost Bastille. I'll quickly grab the original covetous Silver Serpent Ring and the antiquated key for later. Also gonna talk a little bit with Lucatiel, before I make my way to summoning a guy to help me with the gank fight. I am not doing that by myself. 3 bosses, just me, and my damage is shit. Like, I hate it when people go, oh, you can't do summons. It's not how the game is supposed to be played. It's part of the game, and I hate it when people are elitists about that. I don't like using summons unless I absolutely feel like it's necessary. So, right here, this is necessary. One rant aside, the Ruined Sentinels, Alicia, Riche, and Yahim, I believe that's how it's pronounced, they're not too bad. My damage is overall pretty shit, but that's mainly my fault. I could have leveled up a little better. But the rolling, that's all Adaptability's fault. And I can't do anything about it. Okay, just a few more swings. Should help me deal with the lanky trio here. Come on, just a few more. One more here, and then a couple more on Alicia. Ooh, almost fucking died. Ooh, boy. And just heal up a little bit, just run away. Nice, and my summon got him. Jolly cooperation. Okay, now we level up a little bit before moving on. Yes, technically this boss would be optional, but there is a high knight item behind him, and I want it, even though I already have some of the armor. Either way, this fight is just pretty fun anyway. It's well telegraphed, it's Ornstein. What else could you really ask for? The moves are telegraphed absurdly well, so even with my really bad adaptability, I can still dodge, which is oddly surprising. And down goes Ornstein. Now, I can open up this chest out here and get myself a cool hat. Yeah, cool hat. Put it on to everyone. Yeah, cool hat. Now it's time to head over to this shack and find some pussy. I was talking about a cat. What were you thinking about? Get your mind out of the gutter. Now on to one of my favorite areas to traverse, No Man's Wharf. Just gotta run all the way through, get to the ship, and fight Flexile Sentry. This place really makes me want to sing a sea shanty. Too bad I don't know any. Hello, Sharknado Reject. Let's see how you fare against my lightning sword. In a room full of water, how am I not electrocuting myself? It's fine. It's perfectly fine. We don't need to think about that. But God, the rolling, it's so annoying. Dark Souls 2 is only really bearable when you level adaptability. Well, then again, that's for other people. I quite enjoy Dark Souls 2. I'm probably in a very small group. Regardless how small that group may be, Dark Souls 2 fans, sound off in the comments, baby! We like Dark Souls 2, and that's not a problem. Ooh, a chest. Oh, why is there smoke? Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus! Who puts a 5-shot crossbow in a chest? Jesus. I should also probably plug up this glory hole, too. God, that's gross. Ooh, something lit up. Oh, nice. Cool area. Now I can get myself some extra shit, like the Titanite slab and the Chloranthy ring. Oh, and it wouldn't hurt to get the other goodies here as well. Now it's time for the first Lord Soul. And oh boy, this place is weirdly lit. Oh, dude, you have a bug on your face. Oh, God. Oh, my God, it crawled in your eye. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, gross. Ugh, oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, who gave the prisoner a sword? Where did they get their hands on that? Okay. Oh, come at me, then. Gotta love having a sword fight in pitch darkness. This must be what it's like to go on a brisk walk in the UK. It's all dark, gloomy, and there's blades being thrown at you every which way. God, man, this fight is so weird. Like, the darkness makes it hard to lock on, and in Dark Souls 2, it's kind of bad to lock on anyway, but I'm doing it regardless. Gotta love me directly ignoring tips I see online. Not that I look up walkthroughs. Anyway, that's the first great soul embraced. Let's go onward. After leveling up my weapon to +5, I make my way to the Black Gulch. And boy, is it hell down there. It's like Blighttown, but on crack. Jesus, it's so bad. I didn't think they could make a poison level worse, and here it is. Anyway, let's move on to the Rotten, the second Lord Soul. Oh, God, why does it smell like burning flesh in here? Yep, yeah, that would make sense. There's a guy made out of corpses. Oh, okay. You were the guy that made those statues that were spitting poison at me. Oh, you're gonna die for that. You're gonna die for that. Don't you turn around. You're grotesque enough from the back. You're probably worse from the front. Oh, God, this is gross. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Okay, the Rotten. It's a rather simple boss. His moves are really telegraphed, but really fast for some reason, and you can cut off his other arm so you can't get slammed by it. Overall, the fight isn't horribly difficult, just rather long. And with no adaptability, one wrong move and that cleaver will cut me in half. Okay, just a few more swings will do it. Hopefully killing this thing will get rid of that rotten smell that's leaking up through the hole. Jeez. Whew, okay, the Rotten's down. Second Lord Soul. Let's move ahead. Ho ho, to Quaylag 2.0. Najka, man. For some reason, the scorpion parts are doing better than the spider. Maybe it's because I'm arachnophobic. Either way, love the scorpion. The top half? Get rid of the top half. I'm here for that scorpion. Give me some of that poison any day. Yeah, there's probably something genuinely wrong with me. But if I get her, then I don't need to be right. Sorry I had to do this, Najka. I just have to beat this game. It's so sad. Okay, let's move on to the Congregation and the Prowling Magus. Magus? Magus. I don't know how that's pronounced. Either way, this boss room kind of reminds me of a Sunday at church. I don't go anymore, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. Either way, the boss is piss easy, like no HP, like the enemies are super easy to kill. It's only just slightly annoying is all. The cool thing is you get a free Titanite slab from it. So it looks like I didn't have to get that earlier. And with that, the Prowling Magus is down, and let's move on to Duke's dear Freya. And oh boy, the spiders are a problem. I have arachnophobia, and oh boy, it gave me friggin' chicken skin the entire time. Either way, got the hide spear to help me out with the whole, how do you say it, durability problem. Either way, the way down wasn't too bad, but the boss was a little bit scary. Oh god, so many spiders. I've dealt with so many of them already. Ah, jeez, more? Come on. I'm too irresponsible to be a Spider-Man. Why won't any of these spiders understand that? They keep trying to bite me. God. What are they doing? Oh dear God, that's a giant spider. Okay. Ooh boy, oh boy, that's... God. Fucking hell. Whew. Okay. I gotta fight off my arachnophobia just to fight this thing. Either way, the Duke's Dear Freya isn't too bad. Just gotta cycle around the heads and not get blasted by lasers. That's one thing I didn't expect to ever see in Dark Souls. A two-headed laser spider. Man, that's weird. Either way, for a Lord Soul boss, it's not really that hard. The main real issue is the run to the boss. Because there's so many enemies that you pretty much have to deal with, you'll need 2 weapons just to get through it if you don't have repair powder. And with that, 3rd Lord Soul down, let's move ahead. Okay, Mytha, the Baneful Queen. You're not as attractive as Scorpion Lady. To be fair, I'll gladly pass on you. Plus, I don't know how, how are you alive with the fucking head cut off? How? I don't know. Either way, somebody clearly was watching some old, Percy Jackson movies or something. Bringing in Medusa vibes. Either way, the fight's not too bad, as long as you know how to get rid of the poison floor. Just gotta burn one of the fans. Oh god, it's so hot in here. Swag jump! Yeah, baby! Go here and grab my favorite weapon in the game that I cannot use, being the Zweihander. There we go. Let's move on to Smelter Demon. Whoo, boy, I hate Smelter Demon. The run back and the fight. Really sucks. Dark Souls 2 is notorious for having really shit runbacks to bosses, and this is by far one of the worst ones. Either way, let's start off the fight. My damage isn't great, but it's not horrible, and the fire isn't really out on the boss. But when it does come out on the boss, you start taking tick damage while fighting, so you gotta be constantly healing. Good thing this game has infinite healing items. Well, not infinite, but up to 99 with light gems. And oh boy, I needed a lot of them. The AoEs, the swinging, it's all so flashy, and it's really hard to see. And for a really, really hefty boss, I'm surprised he can move so damn fast. I'm glad I don't have to fight this thing twice if I were to do the DLC. Hint, hint. That Smelter Demon is down. There we go. Smelter Demon's down. Let's move on to the Old Iron King. Which might be old, but he's not iron. He's not made of iron. It's poor advertising there. I get a sense that the Old Iron King would have a similar vibe standing next to him as you would going to the beach. It's hot, you don't want to be there, you're uncomfortable, and it's just an overall bad time. God, I hate this fight. And I also fucking hate the beach. The sand just gets everywhere. One possible hot take later. The boss isn't too bad, it's just annoying. Let's move on to Drang Lake Castle. Lady, I don't know why you give me some really bad vibes. I'll probably see you later. Okay, on to the Dragon Rider duo. And yeah, it's pretty easy. The boss is very low HP, and the other one just kind of sits up top and pelts you with arrows until the other one gets just a little bit below half. And yeah, it's just Dragon Rider from the beginning of the game, twice. So you can imagine how easy that would be. There's just no gravity this time to give me a hand. Okay. Whew, okay. Oh boy. Dragon Rider duo's down. Just give me a second to catch my breath. Whew, King's Passage. Let's fight the Mirror Knight. I am online, so he may bring in some other people to fight me. Thanks, Dark Souls. Okay, come on. Oh god, jeez. You were trying to get me from the beginning. You were trying to jump at me. Oh god, why is your shoes toes? Why do you have your grippers out? I don't want to see your metallic grippers. Put the dogs away, man. I understand you want them to breathe, but jeez. I don't want to see your iron toes. I would make a Nickelodeon joke, but I don't know if that's in good taste. Either way, the fight's not too bad. Other than iron-toed dumbass here, jumping around every 2 seconds and lightning blasting me, it's not too bad. I don't think he will bring in anyone from his mirror because I'm constantly attacking him. Oh, I spoke too soon. Either way, he's not too bad. Like, come on, even the bosses in this game can summon without being ridiculed. Like, God. Why don't people be elitist about Looking Glass Knight? Why don't people get angry about the one boss in Demon Souls that'll just become somebody else? Like, I don't know if that really counts as the whole summoning thing, but still. Either way, victory achieved. Let's move on to Shrine of Amana. You don't want to see what's in Shrine of Amana. Let's just cut right to the Demon of Song. Oh boy. Time to fight Frog Grandma. And oh boy, this fight is gross. From the arms that bend in uneven ways, to the bony ass fingers, to the slimy skin of the frog, to the fact that there's a person, overlarged person, stuffed inside of a frog. It's so gross. Ugh, God. Ugh, God, it's gross. Either way, the fight's not too bad. It's just a little offensive on the eyes. Ugh. Alright, time to use this bonfire. Oh, God. Oh, hey, Satan. You want me to kill Death? Okay, cool. I'll do that. Goodbye. You didn't have to explode out of the ground like that, but fine. Okay. We're on to the Giant Lord early, and yeah, that's because the footage got corrupted for Velstadt and the Wyvern. So sorry about that. We'll make sure the next episode, not episode, but the next video, has all the bosses we planned on having in it. So sorry. Just needed to take this time to just explain. Okay, so into the Giant Lord. The boss isn't too bad. It's just pretty much a refight of the last giant, just with a sword instead of breaking off his arm. So I had a lot of practice. Okay, on my way down to fight the Throne Watchers, the duo fight. Oh, you may be going, oh, Charles, are you going to use summons? You bet your sweet bippy I am. I'm going to use as many summons as I can because you can do that. People can have fun whatever they want to. This is a more casual run, just to start things off in Dark Souls 2. I'll try not to summon for, like, most runs, but this run really just needed it. Okay, we got the Throne Simps 1 and 2. Oh boy, this fight is weird. You can really see why I needed summons, because they will attack me in tandem, and I don't have the adaptability or the endurance for that. So I needed some distractions. And boy, they helped a lot. Getting Throne Defender all the way down was the thing I really wanted to do first, because he's the hefty boy, and I wanted to leave all the rest of my health to fighting the skinny one. Either way, Throne Watcher doesn't really stand a chance, seeming me, Vengarl, and Jugo just decide to Jujutsu Kaisen style beatdown them. Man, summons can really help. Alright, let's move on to Nishandra. Death Incarnate, the one who keeps cursing me, the one that I was suspicious of earlier. God, how did King Vendrick find that attractive? She had to have been hiding her appearance or something. Ugh, God. Let's see how the final boss of Dark Souls 2 fares against a Hide Knight who can't roll worth a damn. Oh boy. Okay, let's start things off with my Hide Spear. Gets a little bit more reach. It can attack the curse ball things. And makes it so that means I can attack her without really any issue. I just gotta be real careful of that scythe. And those laser beams. There's a lot of lasers in Dark Souls 2 now that I think about it. Either way, just gotta play keep away with Nishandra. Almost died to a laser. And the boss is piece of cake. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Told it didn't take me like 3 tries. And so many human effigies so I wasn't cursed. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. And to finish off the fight, I'm just gonna say, I don't understand why so many people hate Dark Souls 2. It's just a little bit different. It's just a little bit more bullshit in some places, but it's still fun. Kinda. Well, to me it is. Either way, that's the end. That has been Dark Souls 2 with no adaptability and, as a bonus, as a Hide Knight. Because I didn't want to pull the strat where I get the Peasant set and have adaptability. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And turn on the notification bell if you want to see more from us. We do Dark Souls content, and we are now trying to relegate more of the other content into streams. So be sure to check us out live here if you want to see games other than Dark Souls. But the channel itself will be kept purely Dark Souls. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.